Welcome to Crafting and Relaxing. This is Sarah. Thank you so very much for joining me and taking the time to visit me in my craft room. Today I'm updating you on No Paper Left Behind for May. We have to say it's May so I can remember. It seems crazy and ridiculous. I am a blue lover, big time, but I also love spring, so I get super excited about these really girly, flowery collections. And I've been having a great time with them. This one is called Hello Again by Caitlin Schaefer, and it was originally a Cartabella pack, but it was re-released and I picked it up at Tuesday morning as an Echo Park paper. So what that means is it's a Cartabella design, but it doesn't have that luscious Cartabella texture. And that's okay. I mean, it's still beautiful. I have a bunch of what are we calling these? They're not really card bases. They're the card fronts. If this is the base, then I have a bunch of card fronts ready to go. I made these when I got my ATG, which by the way, I'm still in love with, and the link is down below the video in my store. If you want to get one, no pressure, but I am glad I did it. Best $21 ever. So I have all these ready to go. One thing I will say about how I did this paper collection, I don't sit around and think. And I know that I might like my cards better in the end if I sat down and I planned and I wrote notes about which paper I was going to use with which and which. I don't do that. I get out my cutter and I go. And No Paper Left Behind has taught me to really be tidy about it and use the whole sheet and not leave a trail of destruction. So that's good, but I'm still not a planner. My real life has a lot of planning and analytics, and I'm not doing that in my crafts. So one thing I will say is I made too many horizontal typewriter bases. I like this this typewriter paper, but I should have made some of them up and down because I think I made 2 sheets of paper horizontal. The reason that gets problematic, let me show you if I have an example here, is if your embellishments, okay, here's an example. This is a card from this collection that says happy, happy, happy. And it's supposed to be tall. And I don't like I don't like those journaling cards on a vertical card or a horizontal card usually. I like them this way so they have more room for a background or room to be offset. So just that's something to think about. And that's something I do a lot. I really need to think before I cut into my directional papers. I was watching TV and movies, I think, and having a great time with my new ATG gun, so there was virtually no thought. Also, there's a blue floral on the back of these that's gorgeous. I do have another piece of it right here. I used it for this green minty background. It's nice, but I'm tired of seeing the typewriter, so maybe I should have used more of that. But that's okay. So what I have here is I knew when I was cutting all of these and watching movies that I wasn't sure after I made, I don't know how many cards this is. It might be like 20 when I'm done, that I would still want more of the typewriters or which way. So I didn't cut these sheets. So I still have a bunch of stickers. This is my scrap bin. It actually doesn't have too much in it. And then I have this one. This is another sheet of cut aparts for the collection. And in the beginning, sometimes I'm not sure if I want to use them. So I held this in case I want to use this side, and I think I probably do. The other idea is you can use part of it. If I really, really want to use another phone, I could cut this strip off, and I liked this because it's the scale that a 6x6 pad would be, and you know how I like those small scale papers. So maybe I want to use this strip, and then I'll use the rest of this for actual cards. So I didn't commit myself yet, but I'm leaning more towards this. This one, I just don't like this. Geometric goldy yellow hearts. Nope, gonna use that side for sure. I wish they would have put, you're not gonna hear me say this a lot, a little bit of pink in here. Or this corally color. I think this would have been great. And the blue is there, but it just doesn't have a lot of contrast. But I love the papers that have all of the colors of the collection so that you can tie it all together. And if this one had coral, it would have done that for me. I'm not into speech bubbles pretty much ever. So I'll use the yellow side. And then this one, I'm going to use this floral with a navy background. I probably won't use any of the mint this time. This one's okay. It's kind of a strange color palette because it's not in the papers I'm going to use. But this is just too big for cards. This would be better for a scrapbook page. And I'm not into the big geometrics as much. So it's just personal style. You pick the side that you like. So that's probably what I'm going to do with those. It's supposed to be 82 again today here, or 83. So I'll probably be outside. So I might work on those on the deck. Did you see my Instagram post yesterday? It was so fun. Art glitter glue can't handle it when it's like 80 degrees though. That's when it starts to turn into a fountain and you have to put the pin in every 2 seconds. So my glue did have to go in. Let me show you what I've made so far, because I also want to show you my giveaway that I'm putting together because I need Cheryl to vote on it. So I'm trying to multi-purpose this video. Look at this. The things we do together. This was a cut apart from the pack, and I just cut it out. I cut around it, put some flower stickers behind it, Wink a Stella the text part, and I think I like it. Now I haven't added any bling, enamel dots, anything like that. And I was trying to keep a lot of these pretty flat because, you know, I might be in a position where I want to mail them. The problem is some of these are about spending time with your friends or, you know, people you love. I don't know. That might be salt in the wound to send to some of my friends right now. Thank you for being a friend. It's floral stickers behind and then popped up with foam and some cute little bling tie right here. So a little bit of sparkle. I haven't put any scraps on the inside yet, but I will. This is just my progress report. So this is where I am. You're the cream to my coffee. And I had these like journaling doily stickers. I think they were from Emily. And so I put one under the coffee cup and a butterfly from Crystal in the beautiful, what did we decide to call it? A pocket letter book that she sent me. And just fun stuff. Just layered it up. These frames were in my, I'm not exactly sure where this came from, but I want to use this up pile. I did a lot of that. Sometimes the embellishments that you force yourself to use turn out amazing. Sometimes they turn out a little junky. Either way, you have fun and you get them cleaned up off your counter. So this one, I fussy cut the phone out of the, it's the same one that you saw down here. There. So I just fussy cut that out and put a chit chat sticker. I did like these speech bubbles just because of the colors and the phone. And then you're number one in my book. And I thought this was pretty funny because a certain age group doesn't even get this card at all, right? They can't remember a time when we had an address book and wrote phone numbers in it. But, you know, it's still super fun and cute. Liked it. This one I had fun with more of those butterflies that Crystal sent me. I'm going to have to go back into my pocket letter book and find some more treasures. I used a bunch of them up. This is a frame. Okay, about 100 years ago, I bought a bunch of these frames, oval and this shape, from Stampin' Up. I don't know what I was doing with them at the time. And they float around my craft room and I never use them. So I cut this one down, inked the edges in black. The way you ink your edges is going to come out different depending on how you do it. I have a tendency to just drag it across the ink pad because I'm lazy. See our friends, feel all right, see the sights. Totally cute card. Maybe not something you'd want to get in the mail right now if your county is like mine. So I love it, but yeah. This one, it almost felt like it turned out like a sentiment or thinking of you, but then the typewriters don't really work. But I just love the card and the colors. I put a punch, a 2-inch punch on this big, it's supposed to be a tag. That's why it has the metal circle. You are on my heart. This this sticker sheet, they're all long and skinny. So I just started cutting them down. You are on my heart. I put some stickers around it. This one, I put it all over like my jeans. And because I was too lazy to go get my embossing powder, you're supposed to use your powder tool for embossing to make them not sticky, and then you can pop them up so it won't wrap down and stick to the card, or it shouldn't if I got enough. And then I put a glue dot on the back to pop it up off the edge of that, and one of those butterflies from Crystal. And this bow, I think this might have come from Daniela. It's been in my stash and I keep moving it around on the counter thinking, oh, I got to use that. So I really like this card. I just think it turned out cute. It is not going to be going in the mail. It's just, I mean, I think for like $4 it could mail, but I think it would be beat up. This was a, what do we call them? Pocket Life? Whatever these cards are called. It was one of those and I cut it up. The best, I like the way you think. This one is less inspired than some. I might be able to fix it with tucking some cute embellishments or a bunch of bling. Then I have all these to go, but I feel like I am well on my way. I'm almost done with this. I mean, this is, you know, I could wrap this up in a day. It's early May still, not quite mid-May. So I think I'm going to use the rest of May to start some other big project. I don't know if I'm going to do a bunch of mixed media or journals. I'm getting a little cardboard. Cardboard. Is that a thing? Cheryl, you need to vote. The rest of you, you can stick around and see what she picks too, because she'll leave it in the comments and let you know. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of stuff here. Like according to the giveaway, this would be 6 units. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. U, V, W, X. This one is, I think you want this one, but I wasn't sure. The cover is a gray, a light gray, so I got confused. You said blue. I didn't know if you meant this one or this one. So U, V, W, X, Y for a pocket letter. I do have one more pocket letter if you want to change this up and have one more. And then Z, I think these are the cards you meant. This is the Bo Bunny collection. Can't think of the name right now. And I chose you a bunch that have a lot of yellow because I know that you like yellow. Oh, that one's fun. Maybe some gold. Oh, I love that one. That one just has the thing. And then I thought I'd add the tags too. So Cheryl, take a look and then post me a note below, or if you're shy, you can email me again. Monday is not good at the post office. So the rest of you should probably avoid Mondays too. So I'm not going to go Monday, but let me know so I can start putting your box together. So that is No Paper Left Behind and where I am on Cheryl's giveaway. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for watching my videos and your support. I'm having fun with the updates videos on the weekends too. This weekend I did Saturday, which was kind of a bummer because then I forgot to tell you some things. Like I was going to figure this out in that video. Tell me if you'd rather have them be Saturday when I talk about what I'm going to do, or Sunday when I've told you more of what I actually got done. To me, they're just weekend updates, so I don't care which day they are. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and check out all the other people doing No Paper Left Behind. Daniela Hayes started it, and it is a challenge to ourselves. And if you want to join and challenge yourself, I highly recommend it. It will change how you tear into a paper collection, and I'll be happy to show you how I do that now if you want to see. It will change how you shop, and it will change how your room is. Like if it has a bunch of what Daniela calls skeleton pads and just things sitting around that you're never going to go back to. So if you want to join us, be sure to join us. Oh, did I show you this one? Because it is fun and it changes things for you. And you don't have to do it every month. There's no punishment. There's no prize. It just helps you grow. Oh, here's another one. This one's super plain, but I thought it would mail really nicely. Thanks so much for watching and have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.